Have you ever asked yourself, why do I keep ignoring the red flags in this person? I see that this person is not for me, but yet I keep ignoring them. If so, this is the perfect video for you. Stay tuned. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. You ever thought, I've seen all the red flags, I ignored them, and then this person became exactly who I thought they were? Man, I should slap myself. You ever felt like that? Like, man, I should slap myself for seeing everything and then allowing it. Let me talk about why you ignored it. Sometimes it's a combination of a few things. You can be in love with this person and you really believe them when they apologize. When they say, I'm sorry for doing this, you be like, you know what? Because you got a good heart. You know what? I believe you. So I'm going to accept your apology and I'm going to, look for you to change. And then they continue this good behavior. And they'll do it for like maybe a couple weeks. Some people as good as a month. And they'll return back to that. And then you address it again. And then they apologize again. And you don't want to forgive them. But you do because they slide in through time. You kick them out. You go a little bit harder with your discipline. But yet over time, they'll show you it again. And then you go a little harder with your discipline. Before you know it, you look up and you really committed to this person. It's been a year and a half, 2 years of this, and you seeing all these red flags and you ignoring them because you allowing this person to keep coming back into your life. So it's almost even the subtle things, like you being smart, being wise. You peep things like you be like, man, I can't even believe this person stole from their grandma. Well, maybe that's just a one-off thing. You really can play with it. You stole from your grandma, or you disrespecting your mom? And you catch it, but you be like, you know what? They treat me well. They don't do this, and you let it slide. Then the next thing you know, you're their grandma. You're their mom. They stealing from you. They doing you wrong. And you like, I seen it. And I walked my happy self into that trap anyways. Man, and you can even tell your friend, if you see me doing something like that again, why didn't you slap me? Why didn't you get me out of that? You seen how stupid I was. And this can happen. You can really beat yourself up over it. It's funny now, or it can be funny. But at that time, you're like, I can't believe I seen all this and ignored it. And then it all comes to when you at the end of a relationship and you like, I seen that, I seen that, I seen that, I seen that. Why did I let it get this? Man, you know what? I deserve this. I should have cut this off years ago, or months ago, or weeks ago. Because they showed me who they were, and I did not believe them. To know that somebody really is changing is changed behavior. Apology with unchanged behavior is manipulation. If I say I'm sorry and I keep doing the exact same things that I said I'm sorry for, I'm manipulating you. But you catch the red flags. So the question becomes, why didn't you change? Why didn't you accept the red flags that you seen? And it gets really deep because some of it can stem from you see a little piece of somebody in your family in them. Like you might see your dad or your mom in this person that you care about and you want to help them. You want to help fix them because you subconsciously attached to them. You don't even know why until I'm telling you now, or until you peeped it later. Like, dang, that person, they actually is like my mom. They're actually like my dad. So you kind of transfer the emotion into them. And it can happen. You be like, this is crazy. They're actually like my mom or dad. So that's the real reason why you didn't want to cut this person off when you seen all the red flags. It can also stem a little bit deeper. You can get off of a relationship and this person reminds you of a person you was in love with. So therefore you end up stretching it out. You seeing all these red flags and then you be like, oh, You kept that person around because they reminded you of somebody else that was good, but wasn't fully good. They didn't have all those things, but they have a couple things that made you feel good. Therefore, you was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide. And another thing is when you're with that person and that person is treating you well, it feels really good, and you wish that person stay that way. That's why you're willing to ignore these red flags. Like, I see it, but the way the person make me feel, or the sex is really good, or something of that matter, or you know what, dang, I gotta ignore these flags because I see it, but man, the way they make me feel is just too good. I don't wanna, man, get that up. But let me say this. You have to start asking yourself some real questions about your happiness. If you see red flags, you got to ask yourself some real questions. Is this person really trying to change the things you take serious? If they being disrespectful and you asking them to change that because you can't get down with it and they're not making no real attempts and you keep noticing these red flags, how long do you allow that to happen? You can pick up certain things. As I said, you smart. I know you done picked it up. Like, you go to a restaurant and your spouse or husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend is disrespecting the waiter. That's a sign. If you go somewhere over here, they disrespecting this person, or they disrespecting a mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or somebody. Those are signs that you noticed. So you have to start doing something with those signs, because when you look at longevity and you start saying, what if I have kids with this person? If you really taking the relationship stuff serious. What if I'm best friends with this person? How would they be? You know, you start picking up all these things. And I learned this. I remember my dad was telling me this. He was like, somebody that a man that cheats on his wife can never really be your friend. A man that doesn't take care of their children can never really be your friend. Why? Because he was like, all these things, like your wife, you got to say, I do in front of the God and, you know, the Bible. And if you believe in that, all that. And then if he cheat on her, imagine what they'd do to you. You just not giving them the opportunity. Same thing with their kids. If they don't take care of a little version of themselves, then they really won't care about you. You just ain't giving them the opportunity to do you wrong because y'all friends. So that's what I'll say. If you look at these red flags, pay attention to them and really make the right decision when you see them. If you need to break yourself off from that person, break yourself off. If you need to feed that person with a long handled spoon and start realizing how you're going to handle stuff with them, then do it like that. But take it step by step and take those red flags seriously. Thank you for taking out the time to watch this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to get a shirt or a hat or one of my books, you can get it in the description box below. Also, tell me about a time that you may have skipped a red flag. I look forward to seeing that in the comment section, and I love to reply. Thank you.